Welcome back, everybody. This is Crazed, and today I actually have a quick little video here for you. A couple weeks ago, I did a video showcasing kind of some AI interpretations of some Halo CE Combat Evolved maps. Yes, I did get some negative connotations on that. I got a few other views on that. But to be honest with you, it's expected. And I hope you weren't expecting it's AI. AI does what it does. It's kind of weird that way. I'm not the huge fan of that. I definitely would love to see that being taken over by real artists and really done well. So there is that. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit as to kind of explain what that is. Yes, there were some negative comments on it. It is what it is. AI is AI. So there you go. But what I really want to do with that video is just kind of give you the idea, just the glimpse at what it could have been. And that's why I got some Halo CE gameplay here going for you right now. Granted, I am not a great player. I don't have a time to play like I used to. I just don't. It's just the way it is. Full-time job, work, of course, other obligations, duties. So you know what? You're not going to get the best gameplay here. So I'm just being honest. But I played through some Halo CE maps and played through a bunch of those. And I come to realize really what was so special about Halo CE multiplayer, which I think with this new game coming out, Halo Campaign Evolved, which I'm meh on it. It better not be a full price game. I'm just saying. If it's a full price game, I'm definitely not putting it on my list until it's for sale. But anyways, back on subject. The reason I went back through here and what I really found was unique about Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer more than any of the other ones. It was definitely a chaotic game. Very chaotic, and it just brought back memories as to why I really loved it in the beginning and why it was so much fun. As you can see, you die pretty quick, and it's just you spawn and you die, and it's just kind of crazy that way. But I love the chaos of it. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't competitive, and granted, you could make it competitive, I'm sure. But it was just having fun. Now, you got to kind of realize where this came from at the time, too. This was actually such a huge step above what we've currently had at the time. But even then, or I'm sorry, even now, it's still got some very good elements to it. The thing that I loved the most is I just played for fun. I didn't go get all crazy, and competitive and be all upset that I died and I'm trying to get that flag. It was just, I just don't get that feeling from Halo Combat Evolved. I just don't. The thing I do get from it is just having a blast, especially with friends online. It was just fun. I remember personally one of my favorite games. It was really stupid, I ain't gonna lie. Is Halo Combat Evolved, capture the flag with shotguns. Yeah, it was so stupid, but it was so fun. We just ran around trying to get into Beaver Creek. You know where that's at, or Battle Creek in this version. And you'd go in there, and you'd go into the bases, and you just die instantly. But you once in a while would get that flag and get it out of the base. You might capture the flag, but it was just so much fun. It was just so much fun, and that's what I think. Honestly, Halo Campaign Evolved is going to miss out on. Yeah, they're coming out with a multiplayer in, I guess, 2027. I guess is the plan, but I think they're just really missing out on a huge opportunity here. Halo is so associated with multiplayer. The campaign is great. I love the campaign. I don't agree with some of the decisions they're making here with the campaign Evolved. Um, Obviously, number one is sprint. That is just a huge decision. I think it should just be removed. It should not be added to that game. But that's neither here nor there. What I was trying to say is that it's just such a pivotal part of Halo from the beginning. The LAN parties that people used to have. Granted, unfortunately, wasn't able to partake in that in particular, which would have been fun. But at the time, that was just brand new. That was awesome. That was fun. And you just got together and just had a blast with your friends. And unfortunately, I think that is just going to be lost. The campaign, like I said, is good. I really enjoyed the campaign. I would love to go through it again. I don't think I'm going to pay $60 for it, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens with that. I don't know. So that's the reason I put that other video out there the other day, is because I want you guys to kind of get an idea as to what it could look like. And like I said, it's AI. It is what it is. AI does some weird things. I think on Battle Creek, that big rock arch in the middle, for some reason, AI thought that was a giant snake, and it kept moving that around, looking around the map. It's like, yeah, that's not a snake, you dumb AI. That's just supposed to be a rock. But I couldn't get it to not do that. I don't know why it kept doing that. So I just wanted you to have the idea. So that was the intent behind that. Hopefully you guys would just check that out, kind of reminisce about the old days. If you haven't experienced the old days, because guess what? I'm old. That's just the way it is. But I loved it back then, and I still love it today. As I went and played through the old maps again on Halo Master Chief Collection, played through Halo CE, that feeling is still there. It's still there. The only thing that's really missing is just, honestly, being able to play with my friends, because I haven't seen them in a while online. It is what it is. They got lives too. They've moved on with things. Look at this crazy stuff. But anyways, I love the campaign, but I think they're really missing an opportunity here. They really are. And I would think they would be able to throw that together relatively easy, to be honest with you. The maps are already made. All you have to do is just go over top of them with a new skin and just reflesh out everything. You don't have to design anything. You don't have to do anything else to it. You could just do that. You could do something like Reach did when they came out with the anniversary. They actually had some new pathways put in, things like that, and had two different versions of the map, kind of the original and then the anniversary version. But both were awesome. I loved having the new map options going through there, and it was just fun to play. So I don't know. That's my thoughts. Take it or leave it. I really hope that they do something here. I don't know. I just think they're missing an opportunity. I don't think they should have just dismissed this as they should, or as they're doing. I think it would be easy enough to do. A small team could probably do this. I think, if I recall, Certain Affinity now, I can't remember what they were called back then, but they basically put together Halo 2's maps in a very short amount of time. And they had to redesign or design everything from the ground up. So I can't see them not being able to do that if they really wanted to, but we'll see what happens. All right, well, that's my thoughts, guys. Take it or leave it. Enjoy what's left of the video. Like I said, I just had an absolute blast playing this back in the day, and I still do. So, all right, well, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next time. This is Crazy Spoutin'. I'm out of here.